Hello friends, this is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com. Today I want to talk to you and answer a question someone had. They asked me to make a video on how to start a business. And they also went on and said, tell us the things you did when you first started, daily operations, and how did you get market and sell your company? Thanks. Okay, well first I'm going to start with starting a business. It's just simple. Do something. Do something in your business today. People are spending days, weeks, months, years studying and researching and talking about doing something, and they never get around to doing anything. I've known people who will research things until the market turns and their opportunity is now gone. Then they go launch and they fail miserably because they missed their point where they could have entered, found success, and continue on to great things. But instead, they were too busy researching all the time and pondering and telling other people about how they were going to do something someday and how they had these great ideas, which mean nothing because they didn't do anything with any of them. So the most basic thing on how to start a business is to just do something. You don't need corporate structures. You don't need business loans. You don't need a personal banker. You don't need office space. You don't need any of these things. Too many people are trying to get the appearance of being a large, huge corporation when they don't even have anything to sell. They don't have a good, they don't have a service, they have nothing. Get out there and sell. If you have to, go door to door selling your product. If you have to make it in your garage, then do that. You don't need to go and source from China and get 10,000 items made up when you don't even know if anybody will buy that product. Start small, start very inexpensively. Don't go out and get office space because then you need telephones, then you need leasing, you got rent, then you need insurance, then you have the electricity, and you have all these other things that go along with it. You may have cleaning services. Why? You can't do this basic stuff right now, getting your business up and running from your home? Maybe you can't, but really be careful with that. Now, what I did is I saw a need because I had this product and I saw other people could probably use this too. And I saw a way of using what I was buying, reselling it, and making more money, and also helping other people. Because I could buy a large quantity of it, resell it, and make more money, and also give people a better price. Now, it doesn't mean you should be competing on price, but this particular field, the market was just gouging people. And what I did is I took my last little bit of money for rent. I had no money for rent, electricity, water, anything. I was going to be out in the streets if I didn't make something happen. And not only that, I quit my job to get this thing going. So I had no income coming in, and I was using every penny I had to start this business, and I had no promise of any profit at all, no promise of any money coming in, and I went for it. I went 100% full force forward, pushing to success, pushing to the front, as Orson Swett Martin calls it. And I just did it. And I made it happen. I had to, because otherwise I was going to be living on the streets. Or maybe worse, have to go live with my mom or live with my dad. I didn't want to do that. I would rather live on the streets. That's just embarrassing. That's humiliating. And so I made it happen. And my daily operations were very simple. I worked all I could until I fell asleep to make this happen. I learned everything I could, but I didn't just learn. I put everything I learned into action immediately. When I learned enough that I could do something with it, I did it. I'm not talking about learning just a little bit where you have a part of the picture and then going out and doing something and messing up. I mean, just you learn enough that, okay, I need to do this. I need to send emails out to these people. Okay, stop learning, go do it. Because this is how you're going to become a great success. You do things based on what you're learning. I hear people all the time tell me about how they're researching this, they're thinking about this, they have this idea, and they're not doing anything. If it's the most simple, basic thing in the world, do it. Do something. You learn something new. I could probably contact leaders in this industry. Well, then why haven't you? Why are you writing that down on a list of things to do? Did you already have dozens of other things written down and you haven't done anything? Do that right now. You learn that, go do it. That's what I would suggest. Every business is going to be different. Every business has different challenges and struggles. But when you're first starting out and you haven't done anything, don't try to become a bigger company than you really are, or at least give the appearance of it. There's no point in that. Nobody's impressed with it. And it doesn't help you any. It wastes a lot of money, and it probably completely wastes your time because you're still not doing the things you need to do to get the business up and running. And getting market, very simple. I worked at advertising. At this point in time, Google AdWords, some earlier version I think it was called, but was just getting started. So I just put tons of money into that. Now, I didn't have money at first. So at first it was just manual, hard work of contacting people, putting ads out there manually. There used to be classified sites. You could put an ad and it would immediately bump you up, sometimes within an hour, to the first page in Google. And that was a way of getting your product before people. Free, didn't cost you anything. But it took time, and it wasn't as easy as it is today. And then Google AdWords came out, then spent lots of money with that. But at first, you have to do some manual things. And the question about selling my company, well, listen, I didn't seek out people to buy my first large company. I mean, I had little businesses, side things here and there before this, but I didn't seek anyone out. They sought me out. At the particular time, there was a company going around buying up all our little businesses, all these companies that were, and I say little because they're multi-million-dollar businesses, but they were little compared to this billion-dollar company. And they were just buying everybody up. So when you go out there and just keep working and do something and make something of yourself, of your business, other people take note. And lots of times, as far as selling your company goes, you will start getting offers. You don't have to even seek that out. I know today the idea is just come up with an idea, get some office spaces, look professional, and then try to get somebody to buy your company when you haven't even done anything. That's not ethical. You need real product, a real service, and real customers that you have an honest, real, legitimate business up and running that other people would want to invest in or buy outright. There's no magic steps here. Take action. That's the biggest thing. And I know it's simplistic, but that's why I say it, because listen, most people don't do that. They just don't. If you're listening to this, you're already way ahead of most people, because most people don't even care enough to listen to something like this. They're off watching some sports game or movies or listening to some stupid music. They're doing everything but trying to find success. So you're already way ahead there. But then the problem people get into is they never do anything with what they're learning. So you listen to this video and you say, okay, that's good, and you don't do anything. Yeah, I have a list of stuff I've been thinking about doing, and you don't do anything still. Take something, anything, I don't care if it's printing up a business card, and go do it. Then go hand that out to everyone who could use your product. Yes, I know it's not fancy. Yes, it's not internet marketing and affiliate marketing and all these things, but when you're getting started, just go out there and you get out there physically doing your work. When you listened about Amazon.com and when they were in a basement basically, and they had to crawl around to fill orders, you see some of these companies, when you start off really bare minimum, just enough to get by, and you do something. And then the other basic piece of advice is stop listening to people who don't have any kind of success. You know, I had people tell me, well, you know, you should be doing this. And I'm just thinking to myself, why would I listen to you? You're poor. I know how to be poor. Anything you have to offer me is more poverty. teaching me how to fail more, teaching me how to be poor. I know all that. I grew up poor. I know how to be poor. It's simple. Why would I want to listen to you? So don't listen to people who are telling you how to be poor, telling you how to just be enough, telling you how to be mediocre, telling you how to be aimless, telling you how to just wander through life, hoping things might get better, but taking no action to actually make them better. I say this a lot, but take action. Get out there and take action, and then don't give up. If you have a list of stuff you should be doing, or you thought about maybe trying, stop talking about trying and do something. Get out there and do it. Starting a business is not, there's not some 55-step plan. There's not one-step plan except for taking action. Start doing stuff. All the rest of it falls in order. You'll start figuring, okay, I need this. And then you start doing this, you get a sale and you realize, oh wait, I need a certain box for this product. Or I need a phone system for people to call because this product has customer service. Whatever it may be, all these things will fall in line as you start taking action and doing some of the most simple things. My friends, get out there and do something. You can become great in this life, great success with the blessing of the Lord. But it's never from you doing nothing, sitting around hoping things are going to get better, sitting around praying for God to make you a success when you won't take any action. You know, the Bible says, seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men or average men. That's something I have hanging on my wall. I just literally looked at it right now. Proverbs 22:29. That's a verse hanging on my wall. And that's a simple key to business. Being diligent. Not just researching, not just learning all day long. Be diligent. Take action. And the action you take should be diligent action. And when you do it, you will find success. May God bless you richly.